Yeah, paranoid. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Let's, without wasting more time, let's get right onto the video because my camera is about to die. So I'll shoot this intro first and then I'll charge it, and again I'll continue recording. So also it is the perfect timing to shoot this video because I'll show you how the headlights are looking right now. I guess after 10 or 15 minutes it'll get dark, so I'll show you how the throw of light is. Now let's go out and I'll show you how the headlight looks. So the yellowing is not very obvious, but if you look closely, the UV layer on this has gone bad, so that's why it is turning yellow. And if you go really close, I guess you guys cannot see, but there are some small scratches all around, and this part is faded. Yes, you can see. So this part is faded, and it's equally bad on this side, but for some reason these do not look bad on camera, but if you see in person, these look very yellow and dull. So we turn this into more shiny and more new looking. So what I'm actually going to do is take these headlight off and go inside, because actually you can do this while the headlight being on the car, but as you can see I have headlight washers, so this will come in the way when I'm polishing or sanding this off. So it'll be easier for me if I take these off. I'll wait for a while till it gets dark. So as you can see, it turned a bit dark, so now I can switch on the headlights and show you how they look. So I hope you guys can see now, and I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but this one has a green tint to it and this HID bulb has a little pink tint to it. So let me try to show you. You can see the difference in the throw. One is a bit greener and one is a bit yellower, and now you can see these cracks, small cracks and a bit of fading. So what I am going to do now is take the headlight off and go inside. Now I'm going to take the headlight off. So if you are working on a Mark 1 Octavia, there are 3 1, 2 and 3 T20 screws and 1 and 1/7 mm bolt for the side marker. First we have to remove the side marker, then these 3. Take the side marker light off. You need to just undo the bolt and pry it apart, and except these 3 bolts there is one more bolt hiding over here. So there are total 4 bolts holding the headlight, 1 2 3 and 4th on that side, and there is one connector that you need to unclip, and then your headlight will be free. I have taken both the headlights off. It took a lot more time than I expected because of these pesky clips. I have never had an encounter with these, so this took some time. We are inside now, and first of all I'll clean all this dust from the housing, and then I'll wipe off the lens, because for the next stage I need this lens to be as clean as possible. So I'll also remove all the dust and grime of the housing. So as you can see, I have completely cleaned both the headlight housings. So I have cleaned it and repaired all these stickers, and also put a layer of this Formula 1 protectant so that this plastic won't get faded or chipped in the future. So these literally look brand new because of this lack, but now we have to remove this haze and the yellow tint because of the UV protecting failing. So let's begin. So now let's talk about the stuff we are going to need. First of all, we'll need a spray bottle, window cleaner, paper towels, any kind of compound or headlight restorer, a foam pad to scrub this. Also you can use this drill attachment to connect it with your drill so that your work gets a lot easier. In my case, I'm going to need 2 grits of sandpaper. One is 1500 and other one is 2000. So I'm going to start it from 1500 because in my case there is not much haze. I'm starting it with a 1500 grit. but if you have more yellowness and haziness, my accents headlight, I used 800 grit sandpaper to clean out initial haziness. After that I followed it up with a 1500, 2000, then this polish. So I'll show you how it looks now. So here is my accents headlight and it literally looks brand new, definitely 100 times better than what it used to look like. So now the decision is on you, what grade you have to start from. Don't have much haze, then you can start from a 1500 like in the case of my DRS, but if you have medium haziness, then you can start from 800, then fold it up. But if in your case it's even worse, then you have to start from 400, 600, 800, 1000, 2000, then the polish. So you have to decide how bad your headlight is, and then you have to decide what grade you have to start from. Let's begin this process. So before you begin the sanding part, you have to completely wet down the headlight and your sandpaper. Use a sponge or any sanding block, because if you do it with the fingers might create any high or low points, because you'll be applying pressure like this. What I'm going to use is a normal kitchen sponge. In sanding, left to right strokes, and you have to apply just medium to light pressure. Don't let the surface dry, and you have to keep doing it till you feel the surface is even and smooth. So you have to stop in between to check on your work. So you have to wipe the complete headlight down and see what all spots we have missed, and we have to continue doing this till your surface is smooth and even. Completely sanded this with a 2000, with a 1500, and I've been doing this for a couple of minutes now. Now let's wipe this, and what you want to see is uniform haze and no big scratches or the things that you have been looking forward to remove. And if you still see those things, then you need to go back and do it again with that grit of sandpaper. So now you can see it's uniformly hazy. Now what you want to do is grab your next grit of sandpaper. In my case it's 2000, again wet sanded, and you have to, now in this step all you want to do is smooth out all the previous scratches that you made with the 1500. So now as you can see, I have sanded it with a 2001. By now you should have some clarity back to your lens. It's still hazy, but compared to the last step it's less. You clean it with a glass cleaner for the last time to make sure all the loose dust comes off, and now we'll let it dry. You can see it's completely dried now. I have attached my 3-inch pad to the brush, and now apply some headlight restorer on the pad, and what we are going to do is tap it on the headlight, and by keeping the drill on the headlight we'll start it slowly. And now we'll buff the remaining polish off, and if you require few more passes, keep doing it till you achieve your desired shine. So I'll do it one more couple of times, then I'll catch up with you guys. Welcome back guys. So it's the next day, and you can see I have completed both the headlights, and these came out looking amazing. So the lens looks crystal clear. Now you cannot see any scratches or stone chips. Also this headlight, but if you guys remember, I was talking about a fade in the lens over here. Actually I realized after spending 2 or 3 hours on this particular headlight that fade or the burn mark is from the inside. The plastic is burned from the inside, maybe because of the HID, I know why. The clarity is amazing now, and there is no weird looking yellow haze on this. So at this point you are ready to go, as this headlight restorer says this has sealant in it. Yeah, so as you can see, this has sealant in it, but what I'm going to do is actually put a layer of carnuba wax on these, so that I'm sure that these won't again fade in the future. So let's begin. So to apply carnuba wax on headlights, it's the same procedure like on paint. First you make sure the headlight is clean, and then apply a coat of wax, and then you have to buff it out. Now we'll let it dry, and then we'll buff it out. Till then, let's do the other headlight. I kept it out in the sun for 15 minutes. Now the wax is completely dried, and now let's buff it out. Even better looking than the previous step, and also this wax is UV protected, so it won't again fade in the future. So that's why you want to seal the headlight after you complete the restoration part, because UV rays will again fade and yellow your headlight. Now let's go outside and try these on. You can see these looks way better than they used to look before, and now if you can compare it with the white license plate, these looks much more whiter than they used to look. And yeah, and by the way, I'm not installing the headlights right now because I am going to record another video after this. So there you go, how it looks. The reason I am digging the way a black headlight, a completely blacked out headlight would look, but I'm not going to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you found this helpful, make sure to leave a like, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, because a lot more is to come for this car and I want you to stay tuned. So make sure to subscribe, and if you're subscribed, thank you, but make sure you hit the bell notification so that you get informed when I upload a video. And I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay savage.